Hello, everybody. Brittany Fry here with Healing Love and Light LLC, and this is your week's guidance message. How this works is I just channel in a message from spirit guides, archangels, angels, ascended masters, healers of the universe, loved ones, anybody. I just welcome in. I welcome in animal spirits to communicate with me as well. And I do pull cards from my oracle deck as well. So this message is for the week of August 26th through September 1st. I had to think of the dates there for a second. So we are in the final week of August, and we are also currently in full moon energy in Pisces. So if you guys are feeling a little extra emotional, things like that, just know that that is all because of the full moon that we're experiencing right now. But this is kind of like the last hurrah, I feel like, for the summer. So the last full moon of summer, and we've been feeling some intense energies with all of the planets and retrogrades that we've been having, all of the eclipses, and so now it's kind of slowing down. I talked about that a little bit last week, but now it's finally like we can take a deep breath. This full moon is very cleansing, very powerful to just help you release anything else that is no longer for your highest and best good, and just allow new, fresh energy to come in. So it should start to feel really, really good. So that's really exciting. So I did pull some decks, or some cards from some different decks here. And the first deck that I used is the Archangel deck. So there's a few different archangels that came from the deck here. And I'm just going to just start talking about them. So this first card that came up is healthy lifestyle. It said, eat a healthful diet, get adequate sleep, and exercise regularly for optimal health. So this is a great reminder that right now it's very important for us to be eating healthy foods that help raise our vibration, to be drinking a lot of water to help kind of cleanse us and release toxins, and also to get adequate sleep and exercise, because it's also it's important to rest our bodies, but it's also important to move our bodies and continuously have that wonderful flow of energy going through us. So movement and rest are very important to help balance us all out, as well as eating healthy and drinking plenty of water. Okay, so make sure as well you'll be going through, when we're going through these energetic movements, these energetic shifts, our bodies can feel very tired. It might be because we're not eating properly or drinking enough water. So the water is really going to help flush anything out that we really need right now, okay? Then we have a few different cards that came up. We have leadership, and it says Archangel Gabriel. She's here to help you to assume your leadership power and position and lovingly guide others. We have Archangel Sandalphon. Your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. And we have Divine Order, which is Archangel Rigel. Everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see underlying order. So right now, it's very important to know that everything's happening in divine order. I know I talked about this earlier in the week. I think it was one of the cards that came up earlier last week, to just remember that everything's kind of happening in divine order. When we go through this release period of time, we do have to go in a little bit deeper and ask ourselves, what are we ready to release so that we can prepare ourselves to keep moving forward? We are always shown signs if we're willing and ready to listen to them, but also if you're not taking the appropriate action, things can't just always just fall into your lap. You have to be taking action, but also they're guiding you to know that things are happening the way they're meant to be. So with the eclipse season and the Lion's Gate and the retrogrades, we had a lot of feelings of just like, I'm done, I feel stuck. It's just, it's just kind of like that gross energy that we kind of felt over the summer. But know that we had to feel that energy. We had to go in a little bit deeper so that things would come to the surface, so that we could look at it and be like, is this what we're needing at this time, or are we ready to release it? So if you were feeling stuck, or if you were saying I'm done, good, because that's part of it. That's part of the process to keep moving forward. So just know that this is a reminder that everything was happening the way it was meant to be. And if you were one of those people that said, I'm done feeling this way, I'm done putting up with this behavior, I'm just done, that's what that energy was kind of bringing in for you. So again, you could start new beginnings, and now is the time with the full moon energy to release all of that, to let it all go, so that you can really manifest and create with all of this new energy that's going to be coming in here shortly, especially with the change of the seasons, and that's not too far away. So we're going to be entering fall here pretty soon. So just be ready for that as well. So the leadership and the victory is you are needing to stand into your power. If you've been asking and manifesting and creating something new, and you're already starting to feel that shift, celebrate that and take into consideration that you are a leader wherever you are in your life, and other people need for you to shine your light. Okay. The next card came from the Native Spirit deck, and it says Trickster. I'm going to read this one off to you, if I can get there. It says, things are not as they seem. Something that seems bad may in fact be good, and vice versa. Don't take everything for face value. Look beneath the surface. This card encourages you to try to find humor or gentle amusement in seemingly difficult situations. It also encourages you to have irrepressible fun. Step out of the mold. So what this is saying is that if you're faced with like negative situations, it might not be as bad as it really is. You need to kind of step back and remove yourself and look at the situation. If something bad is reoccurring, maybe it's because you need to learn and grow from that situation, and that it's saying vice versa. So kind of just take a step back and look at the situation, and remember to be lighthearted with it and have fun. The next one is Shape Shifter, and I love that this has a full moon in it as well, because we are in that full moon energy. It says, you can be anything you desire. Let go of attachment to your identity. See the world around you with new eyes. Be malleable. Experiment with different ways of viewing reality. See the point of view of others. If you haven't been able to manifest your dreams, maybe you need to shift the way you see the person or situation. So really look at situations in your life in new eyes and try to gain new perspective. So if you're manifesting something, kind of like what I was saying earlier, is if you were trying to manifest things all summer and things weren't really happening, be ready for that energy to shift, because again, we are kind of experiencing that stuck energy because we had to go in and do a little bit inner work. But now manifest and create things that you're really wanting. Be the shapeshifter of what it is that you want to be. If you're done with something, or if you're sick of being in that same mold that you think you've always had to be in, be done with it. Move on. Change it up. Try something new. It's all about your creation and what you're wanting to do. You're always going to have the guidance and support of the universe. You just have to be ready to step into that new mold. So that's pretty cool. And then the medicine card that came up was Moose. So I'm going to read a little bit about the Moose energy here. I guess I could have been more prepared. Okay. So this is all about self-esteem. The moose is all about self-esteem. Moose is found in the north of the medicine wheel, as is buffalo. North represents the place of wisdom. Self-esteem is the medicine of moose because it represents the power of recognizing that wisdom has been used in a... Self-esteem is the medicine of moose because it represents the power of recognizing that wisdom has been used in a situation and that recognition or a pat on the back is deserved. I'm just going to kind of skim through here. The wisdom woven throughout the scenario is that creation constantly brings forth new ideas in further creation. Moose is telling us that joy should be shouted with pride. The wisdom in doing this shouting is that joy is catching. In a sense, the bellowing is a way for all of us to lighten up and give ourselves or each other a well done. So it's all about balance. It says moose medicine is often found in elders who have walked the good red road and have seen many things in their earth walk. Their joy lies in being the teachers of the children and in the being the first ones to give encouragement. This is not to say that moose medicine people do not use their wisdom to warn as well as to give praise, because they do. Moose medicine people know what to say, when to say, and to whom. So if you have chosen the moose card, you have reason to feel good about something you have accomplished on your journey. This may be a habit you have broken, a completion of some sort, an insight on a goal, or a new sense of self that you have fought hard to earn. It is a time of feeling harmonious pride and of recognizing those who aided you in the process. One good exercise in moose medicine is to write down things that you can love about yourself and your progress in life. Then apply these same things to friends, family, coworkers in life. Don't forget to share the findings with others. They need the encouragement as much as you do. So know that there's a lot of wisdom to be had right now. There's so much wisdom that when you're able to release things that no longer serve you and apply the new beginnings into your life, that is wisdom, to know the difference of what you no longer need and how you can pursue what it is that you're meant to pursue. Okay, that's what I'm getting with that, and that having that self-esteem, that joy in your life, that hard work and a sense of accomplishment. Okay, so that is all I have for this week. The messages that came through, hopefully they all meant something to you and that you can take these messages forward through the week. Please feel free to share this message with others. Share this on your page. Comment here and just let me know if any of these messages, really touched you in some way, shape, or form. Make sure that this evening with the full moon energy, if you have stones or crystals, put them out in the moonlight to recharge their energy. Make a list of things that you're ready to release and let go of. Go out in the moonlight this evening and just release. Do a lot of releasing, cleansing of your body, your soul, your things that you no longer need. I did a lot of cleaning today, purging, getting rid of stuff that I no longer need. So it felt really good. So make sure you're doing that as well. And you may like my YouTube channel to get updated content and videos, and like my page as well. And like I said, please go ahead and share this video. So I'm sending you all so much love and light. Have a beautiful full moon evening and have a wonderful week as well. See you next week. Bye.